that's what's been really amazing ever since I started doing these videos. And you helped me a lot because I watched a lot of your stuff, and you really just hit home on so many points. And I have been getting so many emails from atheists saying this just shows the proof of God. This shows there's a God. I realize we're not in a spinning ball in the middle of space. I'm just like, this is so cool to see people coming and understanding God that didn't want to believe in God through the flat Earth.
Now, are you the one that's putting out the videos showing sort of the hourglass? I forget what the term is.
Torus field.
Yeah, the Torus field. That's your work, right?
Yeah, I'm the one that made the greatest secret ever.
Yeah, I only just recently was introduced to it, and it's opening some things up for me on some of the other stuff that I was looking at. I'm very intrigued by what you're doing, brother, so please continue. You're doing some really good work.
Interesting. What is it? It's a skiff. Secure computer facility, offline, ultra-contained. It's impossible to hack into from the outside. It's essentially a digital safety deposit box. Very strange thing for a young lady to be carrying in her sundries.
Where's it located?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Unfortunately, even if you could make it through every other security measure, you won't beat the last one. That's because it's protected by gait analysis, the step beyond facial recognition. These cameras actually know how the agent walks, how he talks, how he moves, right down to his facial tics.
Electrical conduit.
Bottom line is, there's no way into that terminal unless your profile is pre-installed in the security system.
Where are the profiles stored? All security data is stored offline in the liquid-cooled array. Here, inside the torus. Inside the torus.
Inside the torus.
Liquid-cooled, you mean that thing is underwater?
Yeah.
Liquid-cooled, you mean that thing is underwater?
Yeah.
Okay. So to get the ledger, one of us needs to enter the torus. And change the security profile. So that the other one can access the computer without being caught. That's the only way.
Hey guys, Enter the Stars and Mission Impossible 5 released long after we talked about the Torus field and the Google Doodle on the 188th day of the year with 77 left, and the Torus rings of Cernunnos and the reflective effects of the inside of a mirror ball, and also the revelation of the Torus field, the dark Torus field in iPetGoat 2. All of this was talked about here on Enter the Stars. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I know one thing for sure, and that is I am a real person seeking truth. While this is occurring in the mainstream is only a reflection of the Holy Spirit. Take care and be safe, you guys. But I wanted to use this screenshot from his video to try and shed some more light on the models that we have been coming up with for the makeup of the fabric of our universe. Now, this is the disco globe, of course, in which a light source is shined upon this globe, and then the mirrors reflect off of its surface. Now, as we know, A disco globe can use one light source or multiple light sources, but any one light source will reflect only one face. And all of these little mirrors are pointed outward. And with a single light source, we're going to get the twin opposed vortex. The lights moving in opposite directions with a vertical light coming out from the center, just as you see here. Reverse this image and you get the night sky at the equator. Imagine that you are inside this globe and all of the mirrors are pointing back at you, and you and us live on the lens, the back of the lens of the inside of the eye on a hill. And now imagine that those mirrors are inclined and pointed in a fashion that when you are on the middle of the hill, the equator, you get this effect. When you are at the top of the hill of the little lens, the bottom of the eye, the stars spin in the opposite direction. And when you're at the bottom of the lens, around the rim of the lens, the stars spin in the opposite direction. And there is our inner eye closed model. Now I want you to notice you're only getting this effect in a closed environment. In this case, it's the wall in the corners of the room. So the external reflection, even if you tried to flip it the other direction, as I did in this video, you'll only end up with the same closed loop, a Coriolis of stars. And this final piece is what I believe the model of our universe is based on. And so indeed the truth reveals itself, that the stars in the heavens were indeed made for man. And as we pan in to the surface of the backside of the lens of the human eye, we can see where the equator, at that point, you would see the fleur de lis in the sky. In the last days, all will be revealed. And I've outlined the equator on the yellow dots, and you can see in actuality the reflection going against the walls, with the stars going straight from view and then curving around, looking north and looking south. And that everyone in the northern hemisphere will see the stars spinning one way, and everyone in the southern hemisphere will see the stars spinning the other way. And this is our model for the universe. Hey guys, enter the stars, and all I can say is wow. When we ponder the things of heaven, and the truth becomes self-evident. Thanks to the subscriber who mentioned to me all of the eye devices that we have that try to replace the I am with the I of the material world, instead of the I, which is the Greek word for E-Y-E. I. We have the apple. The apple is, of course, the fruit, the forbidden fruit of the garden. And when Eve partook of the fruit, her eyes were opened, and she could see into the outer world. Now, this is important because inside the apple, we have shown you the scarab, and the scarab beetle forms the torus field, the toroidal field, The torus is the Coriolis. It is the apple. This looks like an apple. And this is the image we see against the night sky at the equator. Remember, this is it. This is the secret that they didn't want us to know. But now we know. And when Eve took a bite of the apple, her eye was opened. So, what does this look like? This is the eye, the apple of my eye. And so again, when we start to ponder the things of the spiritual, our eyes are open and we see, we understand the secrets. And now more than ever, I'm coming to believe that what we've stumbled upon is the ultimate truth of our universe, which brings us far closer to God. And it reveals Lucifer and his false light for what it is, trying to claim and establish his throne in the heavens above the Most High, and to try to be like him with his Luciferian eye above the top of the pyramid, trying to claim that dominion. But now we know the truth, and we can see it clearly. The apple is the eye. This is your lens. This is the surface of planet Earth. Or we may live under this dome. And this is the middle of your eye. Where standing on this dome, you see the night sky like a torus field, as seen in images like this and this, branching off in divergent directions, with the middle being straight up and down. Wow. Unbelievable.